BRELAND, a country music musician, is embracing a new position that will take him far outside of the US. BRELAND, who is well known for fusing hip-hop, gospel, and country music, is currently a part of the US Global Music Ambassadors, an exciting program sponsored by YouTube and the US Department of State.
Hey there, music lovers! If you're into the best country vibes and all things music, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell.
Through the power of music, this initiative seeks to unite people from different cultures, build bridges across communities, and promote world peace. As a cultural ambassador, BRELAND is now touring the world with his distinct sound. Beginning this week in Brazil, leaders from all over the world gather at the esteemed G20 Cultural Ministerial Summit in Salvador, Brazil, to talk about the importance of culture in society. BRELAND will attend Salvador Capital Afro, an event honoring cultural legacy, particularly the impact of Afro-Brazilian communities, as part of this summit. Since this year marks the 200th anniversary of diplomatic ties between the United States and Brazil, it is especially significant. During its tenure as G20 president, Brazil is placing a strong emphasis on the arts, diversity, and cultural exchange. These objectives are in line with BRELAND's participation at this summit. His involvement demonstrates a dedication to cultural representation, diversity, and the diplomatic value of music. He will participate in a panel discussion this week called Music for Diplomacy and Inclusion, which is organized in partnership with YouTube, the Municipal Secretariat of Culture and Tourism in Salvador, and the U.S. Embassy in Brazil. In particular, the conversation will focus on how music can empower Black artists and promote inclusive, creative communities. BRELAND will be on the panel among a number of prominent individuals. The U.S. government's interest in cultural diplomacy will be represented by Scott Weinhold, a senior official in the Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs. Brazilian musician Majur and YouTube's head of Black culture and music, Tuma Basa, will also lend local and international viewpoints to the discussion. They will talk about how music may foster cultural development and close divides across communities. The U.S. Worldwide Music Ambassadors Initiative was launched earlier this year by YouTube's worldwide head of music, Leo Cohen, and U.S. Secretary of State, Antony Blinken. This contemporary program, which focuses on a variety of genres and musicians from different eras, aims to carry on the popularity of the jazz ambassadors of the 1950s and 1960s. The State Department and YouTube hope to use music to bring people together and advance peace through this project. He rose to fame with his popular song, My Truck, which combined hip-hop and country themes in a novel and energizing way. The RIAA awarded the song a 2x platinum certification, which allowed him to work with well-known musicians, including ex-ambassadors Keith Urban, Nelly, and Thomas Rhett. BRELAND can now interact with a wider, more varied audience because his music and message transcend all genres. Music has long played a part in diplomacy. The United States has been using music to foster goodwill with foreign nations for many years. For example, jazz demonstrated to the world a more creative, open, and free side of the United States during the Cold War, making it a potent tool. With an emphasis on genres that are current genres that appeal to younger audiences and represent the nation's contemporary diversity, the Global Music Ambassadors Program is now reviving that tradition. A component of this cultural diplomacy approach is BRELAND's ambassadorship. His music reflects the diversity of America by bridging genres and individuals, because he can demonstrate how American music is a synthesis of many voices and influences. He is the perfect spokesperson for the country. BRELAND hopes to show through his ambassadorship that music can promote international understanding and harmony. The State Department has also embraced the digital era by collaborating with YouTube. Through this partnership, musicians can more successfully reach a global audience through widely used platforms. YouTube's participation guarantees that these musical messages can reach anybody with internet access, promoting a sense of global connection in an era when technology unites people over great distances. The effectiveness of music in diplomacy is demonstrated by BRELAND's position as a U.S. Global Music Ambassador. Bringing a message of inclusivity, diversity, and solidarity, he is traveling to Brazil to represent the United States at the G20 Cultural Ministerial. BRELAND personifies the essence of this program by promoting representation and fusing genres, demonstrating that music can, in fact, be a worldwide language. BRELAND wants to inspire others and close barriers across communities by participating in discussions on empowerment and cultural influence. As a global music ambassador, BRELAND is prepared to spread the idea that music, in all its forms, has the ability to unite people worldwide. His work exemplifies this. BRELAND's journey as a cultural ambassador is just getting started, and he is determined to make it a significant one as he hits the stage in Salvador this week.